What up, awesome viewers? RJ here. So, I am probably not going to get a new foldable in the near future unless it does a couple of things. So, I have the Z Fold 3. Now, this is the weakest fold. This is the one that has overheating issues, which it does. So definitely the next foldable, if or when I'm going to get it, should not have overheating issues. I really hope it doesn't. I really hope I do not get plagued with, because I really thought this one doesn't have overheating issues, but it does. It does. So there's that. Second thing is I'm gonna cave in and I'm going to agree with everyone here. The front screen is gonna be bigger. It's gotta be a normal size front screen phone. It can't be the small remote control style screen. Because if we have a normal front screen, we have a bigger back screen. That's the main reason. It's still not going to be the reason where I'm gonna use the front screen. I honestly don't think so. But if it's a bigger front screen, means a bigger back screen. So that's definitely what I'm looking for, the bigger back screen, because 7.6 inches is starting to get kind of small. Yes, it's starting to get kind of small. Alright. And I want a better aspect ratio. That's something that not a lot of people mention, because here's the thing. I'm going to try to pull up one of my videos and show you guys what I mean. Okay. So, this is a giant issue because it defeats the it kind of defeats the purpose of having a foldable. See these two black bars here and here, like that? That sucks. That makes it so that it's just barely bigger than a regular screen phone. If you put it to like an S Ultra or a Note 20 Ultra or something like that, it's just, that's not fair. So I want a normal size screen. I want a better aspect ratio. That's for sure. I do like S Pen support, so some kind of pen support would be nice. It doesn't have to be inside a phone, because if the pen is not inside the phone, means we get a bigger battery. 6,000 milliamp, maybe. Probably not. 5,000. Okay, 5,000 milliamp. That's a pretty decent ask. So, if that's possible, 5,000 milliamp for sure. So that we have a longer battery life. I think a bigger overall battery size would equate to longer battery life, because this phone is what I like to call a half-day phone. You know how a lot of people say all-day battery? This is half-day battery. So because I play video games, it's a half-day battery. So I typically charge it when I get home from work. So then, but I typically blow it up to the TV when I'm at home anyway, so kind of charge as it goes. So there's that. Yeah, I could have better cameras. I would say more useful cameras. Obviously better quality would be great, but more useful, because I think the telescope camera, whichever one it is, it only zooms in twice, so it's like, really? Why? At least do a four 4 times or like 6 times, but 2 times? Come on. We can do better than that. So there's that. And let me see what else I would like. Oh, I do not want in-display fingerprint scanner. I really much enjoy the fingerprints on the side here. I do not want in-display, so I do not want that. I definitely want a SIM tray, so don't take that away. Instead, because obviously this is a big phone, right? You have a lot of space. Do not tell me that you don't have a lot of space, because we both know that's not true. Because this is a big phone, so there's plenty of space. Add a micro SD card slot in with the SIM slot. I want the old SIM tray with the micro SD expansion in it. Do the Sony thing. Do the flippy thing where one side's a SIM, the other side's a micro SD, so that if you're complaining about freaking space, that's how you do it. One side is the SIM, the other side's a micro SD. So don't tell me you don't have space, because obviously someone's lying here, and it's not me. So there's that. Okay. Now then, because in the realm of space, I would like a headphone jack. It's not as important as a micro SD card slot, but I would like a headphone jack. Or, if you can't even do that, give me 2 terabytes, which is something that hint, wink, wink, a future foldable might have. So, I feel like with 2 terabytes, I don't have to worry about storage. I don't have to transfer games back and forth, because this one is 512 gigs, so I'm transferring games back and forth. With 2 terabytes, I feel like I don't have to do that anymore, so I feel like it. I hope it's like it. So there's that. 2 terabytes. And I don't really care for the hinge design. Just make it so that it doesn't break. The crease, it does matter. Like the crease does matter to me. Is it like the be all and no? Not really. Like this, most, I say 10%, maybe 10% of the time, I will notice this crease. So it's really not a big deal. So, I don't care for the in-display camera, so if you want to make it better, that's great. If you want to get rid of it, that's fine. That's not a big deal. Yeah. IP rating, yeah, it's nice, but most of the time my phone's not. I'm not in a pool, or I'm not going to a desert, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. But it may to you. Oh, definitely keep the USB port, the USB-C port. So don't get rid of that. Don't make it a portless device. Don't make it a capacitive. Oh yeah, I'll also keep the volume key too. Don't make it a capacitive device. That's no. That's not the future. That's dumb. That's dumb. Let's not do that. Let's not make it worse. So, all right. The front camera is pretty good. I use that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it's relatively useful. But I love the fact that I can use the main camera as a selfie camera. So that's very useful to me. I feel like if you were to omit the camera in the front completely, not going to be a big deal for me, but it may be for other people. Oh, bring back the IR blaster too. I know that some Chinese foldable, they have IR blaster, so bring that back. I think that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's about 10 minutes. Let me know if you have any other ideas to add into the fray. Yeah, I think that's it. So, want to pick this up? I'll put links to both cases down below because obviously there's 2 cases here. So, there's that. I'll link the controller as well. Link the phone too. So you can get this set up and support me at the same time. No extra cost to you. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, thumbs up, bell, comment, more content. You guys stay awesome.